Just so you know, I have the mic on. Oh, yeah. 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 And now you're just like that with bigger boobs. I freaking love it. She's just like so weird, though. Really? Believe it. Weird flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite tasty. Some kind of oriental about it. Some kind of. Probably can, though, right? And some people like take the video, listen closely, and see how much of a little Hey, we're gonna be famous in a bit. I'm gonna get famous for being a dummy, and then we're gonna have a kid. Yeah. And then we'll be real neighbors. Oh, sorry guys, none left. Bye. Get out of here. Don't even come in here. Don't even talk to me. Welcome, idiots. You idiot. No, you.
All right, cool. On brand. Start off a little too much, then immediately doubt yourself on camera, showing that you're truly not a leader. You want to lead white men to victory, but you are not decisive and sure of yourself. Sorry, white men. I'm not your leader. I'm bipolar. Or something. Either bipolar or trans, I'm not sure. All right. I've streamed every day this week. I've streamed every single day this week. All right. I did it. This is the final one. I'm not streaming tomorrow. No matter what happens, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Even though I'm addicted to this. Even though I just want to be here and be queer and get used to it. I want to be here. I'm walking it back. I'm going far left now. Far right was fun, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your time. That was fun. But it's getting a little passé. And me, I'm bleeding edge. I'm past bleeding edge. You know? I'm corroded artery bleeding edge. You know what I mean? Like, it's terminal. I'll never be where the thing is. You know what I mean? And the thing is becoming far right. So, I don't know. I might go find something else to do. I don't really like being part of the thing. We got Kanye West coming up here, saying everything he could think of to get you to pay attention to him. I'm God. I'm a Nazi. Oh, my white wife. Oh, P. Diddy. Oh, look at me. 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 Which we're all saying. All of us are saying. All musicians are secretly saying, look at me. You know? Even when we're hiding. Actually, that's not true. When I hide, I don't want to be found. See, no certainty. No certainty. No certainty in word or action. How can I lead the crowd? Don't you know about crowd manipulation? How can I be your leader? I don't know how to properly manipulate. I'm sorry, people. You have to choose someone else. I know I'm the most handsome. I know I'm easily the most talented. And I know that I'm also... I don't know. I don't know if I'm the funniest. I don't know if I'm funnier than Nick and Sam, but it's between us three. I see myself as, Shut up. Shut up, fat white. Why don't you shut your mouth for the entire rest of your life? All right? Why don't you give it a rest? Why don't you save your delusions of grandeur for bedtime? Why don't you go to sleep and then dream of being a somebody instead of a freaking nobody? Why don't you do that? Why don't you go to sleep on camera and have nice dreams where you're not a fat white? Because that's what you are. You're a fat white from Jersey. That's what you are. Did you think you were something else? Sorry. Whew. Sorry, guys. Forgot my place. I had a dream last night. And in my dream, JPEG Mafia showed up. Which is funny, because... JPEG Mafia sort of encapsulates everything that I hate, but also wish for myself, you know what I mean? Like, okay, when he came out, Fantano was like, unzip, please, unzip. I'm here for you. Let me satisfy you. Sorry, that was crude. And at first I was like, this guy's got something. This guy's got something. And then he came out with this, white boy better put his hands up. And then I realized he's just like a militant black atheist, and he was doing the same thing everybody else is doing, filling their heads with "we was kings" nonsense, and just buying into white self-hatred so much that they take it as a given. And I saw a show, and he's screaming, "White boy better put his hands up," and I think all the white boys are saying it with him, with their hands up, and it just made me want to blow my freaking brains out. Just let's kill ourselves. Don't do it. Don't do it. But that's what it did to me. It made me just like give up. Like it's just no point. There's no point in trying to convince white people to have self-respect. They're freaking incapable of it. They're incapable of it. I don't know what happened to you people. You young whites just glaze niggas. It's the gayest thing I've ever seen. Nick is still doing it. Nick Fuentes right now is on Twitter glazing Kanye West at this very moment. I can't do it. How do you expect to do anything if you're going to keep glazing niggas? How do you expect change to occur while you still give them the cultural upper hand and reject your own tradition, your own brilliance, your own culture, your own art, and instead worship these people? Anyway, so he was in the dream. JPEG Mafia was in the dream. And in the dream, I was trying to ingratiate myself to him. Even in my dreams, I'm a big fat faggot. Yeah. And then later in the dream, some Jewish comedian guy who I used to know in Brooklyn, or like an amalgamation of all of them, because I used to be in with the comedy scene and the music scene. And I don't know who he was, but in my dream, he was like someone I knew from Brooklyn, some Jewish comedian from Brooklyn, and I tried to ingratiate myself to him. So what is this? If I can't get out of it in my own head, I mean, in real life, I don't seek black approval. In real life, I don't seek Khazarian approval, but I'm still doing it in my dreams. My subconscious is still seeking their approval. And if I can't break free of it, how can you, fat white? How can you? Cucked white? If I can't break free of it, and I'm the man, I'm that dude. If I can't break free of it, how can you, cucked white? Maybe Donald Trump will rub our backs and sing us a song and carry us into a white utopia. But then at that point, I don't know, there's just a part of me, it's like, it feels like it might happen. It feels like we might have a white utopia, but do I want one? And do I care at all? Do I care? I'm having my doubts. Because I've been thinking about it. You know, I've been talking to some people on the left, and they're like scared of Trump. And we're like, oh, he's being stupid. But then you see this weird Netanyahu stuff, and then you see this weird... And I'm a little scared. I'm a little frightened of what's going to come. Everybody thinks we're getting this white victory, but it's not a white victory if we're still under the thumb of the Khazarian financial elite. What are we supposed to do? If we're still under their thumb, it doesn't really matter. And so I did some research. I've been doing a bunch of research. I've been out here doing research, and here are my findings. Hi, welcome to the show. My name's Hello Listener. You can call me Sir for short. The date is 2/8/2025. I have not sold my soul. I'm a real person. I'd like to say I'm not suicidal. And so I will. If something happens to me, I didn't do it to me. I didn't do it to myself. Because you'll go to hell. Listen, here's why you shouldn't commit suicide. You'll go to hell. You understand? Nothing more needs to be said. Oh, your life is so bad? Oh, no. Oh, no. If you kill yourself, it gets worse. You don't free yourself from the pain and then you're in, oh, finally, bliss. No, you go to hell. And you get butt raped by the devil. And fire everywhere. Or something. So just don't. Okay? Because it doesn't relieve your pain. It increases it 1,000-fold and makes it eternal. So don't kill yourself. Also pray for those who have. Because in spite of what I'm saying, we do not give up hope. Ever. And we pray for the dead. We're Orthodox Christians. We're not Zionists. We're not Schofield Rothschild Christians propping up a false state that kills kids for fun. We're not that. We're actual Christians. And if you're one of the other things, they say, this show ain't for you. You know? Maybe go watch Glenn Beck or something. This show's for real ones. Real niggas only. Real niggas in the building. Okay, here's some pictures. Here's the things. Let's look at my research. Ready? Here's my research. What the heck? It's not showing up. Give me a second. What's going on? Unplug. Plug. Go. Do it. Go. Alright, so that's not happening today for some reason. Maybe I could send them to myself. I could send the screenshots to myself. Alright, fine. I'll just go off my phone. Ready? Here's the things I've been learning. So I've been doing a little research. Dumb guy research. Alright? Here's the information. Ready? The Bank of England was established in 1694 partly to manage the national debt. The Bank of England was initially created to fund King William III's war against France. The government issued bonds to the bank. Now, when you issue a bond, what you're doing, it's like a bond. This is my bond to you that I will pay you back. And so you're issuing a bond to the bank. I'm going to, and it's weird. It's a weird language because it sounds like you're giving them something. I don't know why the language is like that, but it is. So, create the fund. The government issued bonds to the bank, which were effectively loans, creating a permanent national debt. This relationship was foundational for modern public finance. Okay, ready? Next. The Glorious Revolution was in 1688. This is 14 years? No, 6 years before the Bank of England was established. Okay? So just listen. This event was pivotal. James II was overthrown due to his Catholic sympathies and absolutist tendencies. This is where a little bit of E. Michael Jones knowledge comes in handy. So James II was overthrown due to his Catholic sympathies and absolutist tendencies. William of Orange and Mary accepted the throne, but under the condition of agreeing to the Bill of Rights in 1689, which reduced the monarch's power significantly, establishing parliamentary sovereignty. Okay? All right. Parliament opposition. James attempts to bypass Parliament, particularly... Okay, this was in 1685, before this happened, James attempted to bypass Parliament in matters of religion, which led to the significant opposition that led to all these other things. The Parliament of 1685 was dissolved after it refused to pass a bill repealing the Test Act, which barred Catholics from holding public office. So think, okay, pictures being painted. In England, at this time, Catholics were barred from holding office. Okay? In favor of Protestantism. Okay? Now, we're not Catholic here. But Protestantism has been used as a... If you think about how much Protestantism is used as a tool for the Zionist agenda now, it wouldn't be so crazy to imagine that it's been used as that for a very long time. All right. The Parliament of 8... So he dissolved the Parliament. He's like, you're not going to let Catholics hold office? This used to be a Catholic country. Before the king decided that he wanted to get divorced, and so created a new church based on his own pride and lust. Before that, we were a Catholic country. But now Catholics can't even hold office? So he dissolved the Parliament, which led to the Great Revolution, the Glorious Revolution, which happened to just be shortly followed by the Bank of England, which shapes the financial system we have today. Okay. You can fill in the blanks. I'm not a smart guy. I'm just a guy thinking out loud. Amish people in England, we're going to use codes here, particularly in London, were primarily involved in money lending, which was an occupation forbidden to Christians at the time due to religious prohibitions against usury. This economic role made them both essential to the monarchy, who often borrowed from them, and targets of resentment from the general populace. Despite their economic utility, Amish faced significant persecutions, culminating in the Edict of Expulsion in 1290. Now, what we don't hear here is why. And the reason they were expelled was because an Amish who became a Christian showed the king the Talmud. And the king was like, these people need to leave. Are you serious? These people are a poison. Because he read the Talmud. That's it. And the Talmud says, if one of these stupid Gentiles read this thing, we're in trouble. Don't let them read it. And in fact, I think there's a punishment for any Gentile that reads the Talmud. So careful. Careful with your research. Noahide law is coming soon. Expulsion in 1290 under King Edward I, which expelled all Amish from England until their informal readmission in the 17th century. All right. So, when they came back, they came to this street called Old Jewry, which is still there to this day and lined with financial institutions. And it's a global financial center. And I just thought it was very interesting. Old Jewry is a one-way street. That felt symbolically interesting to me. The street name and the archaeological finds continue to be of interest for those studying the history of Amish in England, representing one of the earliest examples of Amish life in Britain before the expulsion. So that existed before the expulsion. They returned to it after the expulsion. And then, as we see in the beginning, the Bank of England, this relationship was foundational for modern public finance. So in other words, creating a debt-based usury system which started there in England on Old Jewry, became the system that we now all exist under. And that happened after a Catholic tried to allow Catholics to be in office in a country that up until a king was horny was a Catholic country. Okay? Just saying. That's all I'm saying. So then I start thinking, when did this practice start? When did we start needing money? When did monarchs start needing money from outsiders? You're a monarch. Can't you just take what you want? So, the practice of monarchies living beyond their means or needing to borrow to finance their activities has roots that stretch back centuries, but it became particularly pronounced in Western Europe during the Middle Ages and into the early modern period. Here's a timeline when this trend became more evident. Norman Conquest, 1066. With the establishment of the Norman kings in England, there was an increase in military campaigns and castle building, which required significant funding. 1066 is 12 years after the Great Schism. So when did the West start plunging into usury? When did the West start breaking its own rules about what it was allowed to do so that it could do more wars? After the Great Schism. In the 12th century, the reign of Henry I and II saw a further expansion of royal power. This period also saw the growth of Amish community as moneylenders, indicating early forms of royal borrowing to manage cash flow. But in the 13th century, by the time of King John, the need for borrowing became more apparent. The Magna Carta in 1215 was partly a result of noble discontent with John's financial demands, including his excessive taxation and borrowing. So that's Magna Carta is like the precursor to modern democracy. So all of this, all of the, and Father Seraphim Rose basically says as much, but everything we're dealing with is a result of the Great Schism, which led to a million other schisms, and which led to breaking little laws, breaking personal laws. So first we start borrowing. First we start participating in usury. Then kings are getting divorced and eschewing the church and creating their own false church. Not that the Catholic Church was so true itself, but that's what happens. It cut itself off from the tree of life. The Catholic Church cut itself off from the tree of life. The church, the Orthodox Church, and branched out and died over and over again into a million different schisms and became a shell of itself, an empty husk. And it's still here today. The Tudor monarchs in the 16th century engaged in lavish spending on court life, wars, and Henry VIII's break with Rome, which required substantial financial resources. Henry VIII's dissolution of the monasteries was partly motivated by the need for funds. He dissolved the monasteries because he needed money for sex, drugs, and war. So the devil had already won, and his minions, the SOS, within a few centuries, had complete control over England, and through England, had complete control over the world. Now, I don't know. I also looked into Ivan the Terrible and Peter the Great. Both of them killed their own sons. Ivan the Terrible killed his own son in a fit of rage. Peter the Great killed his own son accused his own son of treason and killed him. Peter the Great was the person who brought Westernism to Russia. Made everybody shave their beards, and did all sorts of financial reforms, started to do the sort of financial reforms that the West did, you know what I mean? So the East eventually followed suit, eventually leading to the Bolsheviks' revolution. But when I think about Ivan the Terrible, I think about all these kings killing their own children and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think Russia is like so great, you know what I mean? It's bad roots, is what I'm saying. But one thing Ivan the Terrible did do is he destroyed the aristocracy. And he was known to make some people, some peasants were very happy with him because he wouldn't let the aristocracy manipulate and use them, and instead put them in their place. Just something. It gets convoluted. It gets convoluted. The Great Schism should not have occurred. And what we're dealing with now, this usury Zionist BS that we're dealing with now, is all a result of that. And you could just trace it back. You could just trace it all the way back. Deshaun Mustard. Deshaun, are you penis retard? Tell me right now if you're penis retard. Blink twice if you're penis retard. I'm looking for a response. I said thing to you. How did you get done with Vespers? It's like, oh, okay. You're on a different timeline than me. I get it. You're in an alternate universe. Yeah, I need to go to Vespers tonight. I need to confess. I lost my cool at the end of the week. But that was a little history lesson, right? I helped you. Putting out your trust in princes and sons of men in whom there is no salvation. Long story short, putting out your trust in princes and sons of men in whom there is no salvation. When his breath departs, he returns to his earth. On that very day, his plans perish. The Lord will reign forever. Deshaun, I'm asking you a question. Deshaun, I'm asking you a stinky question. Deshaun, respond. I showed you a picture of my belly button. Please respond. Deshaun. Testament Babylon, rooms of a demon that we fought. Back to work again, watch it rear its ugly head. Hid in the faces of celebrities, I don't care at all. I just turn the big stream off. Can't talk to me if it don't talk. But look at your friends, what an illusion they're in. What kind of spirit got a hold of them? Hit the front page like a blood-crazed animal. Finally gain fame, but your soul's illegible. Speaking his name at your formal rituals. Who is this king that you claim you're praying to? Take the kids in with your sad grin minstrel show. Diamond dark shades, cause your eyes stop saying so. I can see it, even if I'm all alone. Full of demons, make believe in martyrdom. Okay, here's what I think. I think I gotta put some... What's Cardinal? Did I just crash my computer? I'll use Neutron. I used to have a bunch of free stuff. I still do, but it's just gotten really confusing, and so now I'm just using the things I paid money for because I paid money for them. Which is probably doing me a disservice because a lot of those old things were great. It's the end of suffering. He's a true king, and it's time to follow him. All the lost tribes under his new religion. He has devised our perfect government. He is like Christ, but without the parables. He respects you as an evolved animal. He does not judge pedophiles or cannibals. Do as thou wilt, just as long as you're flammable.
From
I think you are.
Return to Earth of a group of skydivers in Wisconsin. We told you last night about the incredible safe return to Earth of a group of skydivers in Wisconsin. It turns out 5 of them had cameras on their helmets, and the terrifying moments they endured 12,000 feet in the air as one of the planes burst into flames is as spellbinding as it is amazing. They say they had no time to react, but as Robin Stickley reports, what they did saved their lives.
At 12,000 feet, helmet cameras capture the skydivers waiting for the count when disaster strikes. Seconds later, their aircraft slams down onto the lead plane below.
All I heard was Trish scream horrifically, and I just had enough time to look over my shoulder and see white, which wasn't right, and then get pinned.
The collision crushes skydivers between the Cessnas. They're terrifyingly close to the plane's propeller blades. Then a fireball. The second plane bursts into flames. The explosion sucks this jumper's hands from the strut. All 9 skydivers scatter into a freefall and a new danger. Now they're dodging fiery debris at nearly 200 kilometers an hour. Straight out of a Bond movie, 2 of the freefallers chase the wingless plane as it plunges to Earth. They catch it midair and see the pilot has ejected safely.
Once I saw the pilot bail out, I chased him to make sure that he was going to open his parachute because he was a student.
Pilot Blake Whedon knows he can land his plane.
Bro.
As he descends, he's anxiously...
Oh, bros. Look at this dude. Oh, man.
A student.
Pilot Blake Whedon knows he can land his plane. As he descends, he's anxiously searching for parachutes.
It's kind of a joke now, but it was actually one of my better landings.
On the ground, a joyful reunion.
Very, very lucky. Yeah, anytime 2 planes collide in the air, I mean, it's a potential disaster for everybody involved.
Nice to have you guys here.
Days later...
What kind of a face is that? What kind of a man is that? That's cool, man. I like that guy's face, man. That's like a type of guy, you know? You don't see that type too much. Is he not procreating? Where's the young versions of this phenotype? I like this guy's face. I want to kiss him. I want to give him a kiss.
And it's a potential disaster.
Are cannibals doing south just as long as you're flammable.
Should I do like a slight EQ lift on the end there? Seems like maybe I should. Let's see what would happen. What happened to Nyquist EQ? I used to have something called Nyquist EQ that I would use because it was kind of like, now every time I go to use it, it doesn't pop up. I love this thing. What is it? It's like a, it doesn't suffer warping because it's that other type of EQ. I forget what it's called, but I love this thing. Does this still exist? Because I can't use it. Like, every time I search for it, it doesn't show up in my plugins anymore. I've always loved this guy. Anyway, I'm not going to sit around waiting for that thing to show up. I'll work with what I got. Let's do Turbo EQ? Let's try that. I don't even understand this stuff. That definitely sounds nicer. Why would somebody show up to my home? Do they want to die? Oh, great. Here we go. Hold on. That was funny. That was so funny what you did to me just then. Nice work. You got me. You got me. That was cool. That was really cool. That was funny. Just so you know, you just wasted somebody else's time. Somebody just sent pizza to my house. A lot of it. That's really funny. But you didn't hurt me. You hurt that guy who now just made like 5 pizzas for no reason. I didn't pay for it. Did you think I was going to pay for it? No, I just told him don't ever deliver to my house anyway. I don't do deliveries. So now that guy just wasted his money, wasted his time. So all you did was hurt that person. Like when you guys sent the cinder blocks to my house. A little Puerto Rican girl carrying around these cinder blocks from Lowe's. You didn't hurt me. You hurt her. You wasted her time. You took money out of her pocket. Like, I don't get it. You're just juvenile. What's the point? I honestly don't get the point. I don't get it. Y'all are a mystery to me. Like, you're not hurting me with that. You're just wasting people's time and money. And it does nothing to me. It literally does nothing to me. Hooray, you know my address. So what? That doesn't matter. I don't live in Chicago. Just think about that, okay? I don't live in Chicago. I live in a very conservative state. Just think about that, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. It's ridiculous. Wasting these people's time and money, man. That's what you're doing. Wasting very conservative state. So stupid. I'll be right back.
You tired of listening to music's like the equivalent of eating a mayonnaise sandwich? Why don't you get yourself a big New York sausage hot dog?
Why don't you get yourself a New York hot dog? Why don't you get yourself a hot dog sandwich? Why don't you come on over here?
BostonStreetRecords.bandcamp.com. BostonStreetRecords.bandcamp.com.
You tired of making bad decisions all your life? Why don't you make one good decision once in your life and buy my freaking music?
Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music? Why don't you buy my music? Huh? Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music right now, huh? Buy my stupid music, alright, jerk? What are you, polyamorous? Buy my music.
Come buy my music, hey, come on, click the link, go to the sink, take a drink. We got a CDs and tapes of it. Buy that stink, cause you know it's stinky, cause we get funky over here, people. And I ain't no funky monkey, man. Colossal Squid Records, bandcamp.com. Yeah, you can listen to it on iTunes. Yeah, you can listen to it on iTunes. You can listen to it on Rhapsody? Do I look like a swarthy gentleman from the South Or do I look like a Sicilian scam artist? Hey, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just like you. Hey guys, you want to support my stream? Come on back, buy my music. It's nothing but pressure, and it's no pressure. Just come and do it. Then put it in your boombox and oosh, baka. We about to have a freaking flying carousel, carnival, clowns, people flying around, light up buildings, fluorescent lights, a bing bong, da 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 dang 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 dang. It's a carnival. It's a horse ride. It's some fireworks. Oh great, now the white balance is off. What is this? The fight balance? What do you want, a punch? What do you want, lunch? When you say camera phone, you sound
Keep playing with a sociopath. Y'all keep playing with a sociopath if you want to. I think I'm crazy. I think I'll do bad things. I don't know though. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Now what? I got a lot of stuff to do. Let me try and finish this first.
Pedophiles or cannibals, do without will, just as long as you're flammable.
I think that's pretty solid. Sounds pretty good.
Temple vibes, New Testament Babylon, rooms of a demon that we fought. Back to work again, watch it rear its ugly head. Hid in the faces of celebrities, I don't care at all. I just turn the big stream off. Can't talk to me if it don't talk. But look at your friends, what an illusion they're in. What kind of spirit got a hold of them? Hit the front page like a blood. Gucci Temple vibes, New Testament Babylon, rooms of a demon that we fought. Back to work again, watch it rear its ugly. Don't talk, but look at your friends. What an illusion they're in. What kind of spirit got a hold of Gucci Temple vibes, New Testament Babylon, rooms of a demon that we fought. Back to work again, watch it rear its ugly head. Hid in the face of celebrity. Temple vibes, New Testament Babylon, rooms of a demon that we fought. Back to work again, watch it rear its ugly head. Hid in the faces of celebrities, I don't care at all. I just turn the big stream off. Can't talk to me if it don't talk. But look at your friends, what an illusion they're in. What kind of spirit got a hold of them? Temple vibes, New Testament Babylon, rooms of a demon that we fought. Back to work again, watch it rear its ugly head. Hid in the faces of celebrities, I don't care at all. I just turn the big stream off. Can't talk to me if it don't talk. But look at your friends, what an illusion they're in. What kind of spirit got a hold of them? Gucci Temple vibes, New Testament Babylon, rooms of a demon that we fought. Back to work again, watch it rear its ugly head. Hid in the faces of celebrities, I don't care at all. Temple vibes, New Testament Babylon, rooms of a demon that we fought. Back to work again, watch it rear its ugly head. Hid in the faces of celebrities, I don't care at all. I just turn the big stream off. Can't talk to me if it don't talk. But look at your friends, what an illusion they're in. What kind of spirit got a hold of them? Hit the front page like a blood-crazed animal. Finally gained fame, but your soul's illegible. Speaking his name at your formal rituals. Who is this king that you claim you're praying to? Take the kids in with your sad grin minstrel show. Diamond dark shades, cause your eyes stop saying so. See it, even if I'm all alone. Full of demons, make believe in martyrdom. Listen to your ramblings, Gucci Temple vibes. Look into our new God's eyes. Born out of endless compromise. Something took a hold. We don't disagree no more. Now we believe in the celebrity. Gather round, friends, it's the end of suffering. He's a true king, and it's time to follow him. All the lost tribes under his new religion. He has devised our perfect government. He is like Christ, but without the parables. He respects you as an evolved animal. He does not judge pedophiles or cannibals. Do as thou wilt, just as long as you're flammable. Hey, hey, hey! Go lay down. Over there. Look. Over there.
Okay. What's that? Something stupid? Alright, I gotta take care of the dogs. Give me 1 second. All right, come on. Let's get this sound right. This is all we need. This is the missing piece. Don't lie to yourself and say that that's what you want, because it's not. All right? What you want, I think, is something in the middle. Something warm and round. Literally that.
With the love that wants to
much the sound I want. That's it. So why isn't it working? The only other thing I'm gonna try, I know the whole computer's falling apart. This song's got a lot going on. I'm gonna try adding a transient. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with this bass to make it work. And the problem is I can't fine tune the way I normally would because it's glitching up so hard.
Nothing more
don't know what to do. I know it's staticky and sounds bad, but just don't watch then. I might, you know what? I'm going to stop streaming. I'm just going to finish this on my own because this is annoying.
See me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. They won't. They won't. Hey,